You already know exactly what you need to do. Chances are there are a bunch of things, goals, and achievements you desire. And chances are you've wanted these things for a very long time. And chances are you haven't yet gotten these things because you haven't taken the relevant action which align to the ultimate outcome you want to have. And your excuse for yourself is that you want a bit more information. You don't yet know how to do it, and you want to prepare yourself more so you don't make mistakes and you can actually get what you want to get in the end. You're taking precaution, you're planning, you're being smart. Or so you think. Because really what's happening is you're procrastinating. You're looking for permission to start, or you're looking for permission to not start. You see, the more you search for an answer and the more you base your initial action on this answer, the more power and authority you give this magical answer. Which means by definition, you're casting the responsibility and the permission to start outwards. Because we think the more information and preparation we have before setting out to achieve and do something, the better we're able to achieve and do that thing. However, the one thing we neglect is the opportunity cost of time, but also the fact that you'll never be fully ready, so why not just start now? The only reason you haven't started is because despite you already knowing exactly what to do, you're just scared to start. But you don't want to admit that. Right, the first step is always the hardest. Laying that first brick, taking that first step, it seems daunting. So in the hopes of making that less daunting, you look for more information. Makes sense. But in this process, you're almost tricking yourself to thinking that you don't yet know what to do because you're giving yourself permission to procrastinate and you're giving yourself a reason to not start when you're scared. The truth is, you'll never not be scared. You might be a little less scared, but you'll never be fully prepared. Ever. The time it takes for you to gather all this info, get all this confidence, you could have put that time towards doing the thing. You would have gotten the same amount of confidence, if not more. You would have gotten the experience, and you would have not have wasted so much time. Like, sit there and think to yourself, how could you be so stupid that you don't know exactly what to do? Because you do. You want to start reading and journaling, but you want to research how to actually read and journal effectively. You want to wake up early, but you want to look into how to reset your circadian rhythm and how to fall asleep the most efficiently as possible. You want to reduce your phone screen time, but you want to know how to do that in the most exact, specific, efficient way possible. In all these scenarios, you have to be an idiot to not know how to do these things. In some cases where it's a business model or an investment decision or something that has a huge negative implication if done incorrectly, something with huge monetary investment per se, that could be risky, and some other exceptions. But otherwise, for these goals you have and the things you want to achieve, you already know exactly what to do. You're just pretending to be dumb because by pretending to be dumb, you're giving yourself the permission to look for more information, which gives yourself the permission to hold off taking action. And the more you emphasize this missing piece of information that you think you might be looking for, the more you give that thing power and the permission over your life and the person you want to ultimately become. So, how do you get past this? Well, if you really sit there and not be an idiot, like you have been, you already know what to do. Like you already know exactly what to do. The time will pass anyways. You're going to regret the time you spent thinking about the thing. So why not just start now? Why not just start now because you know how to do it rather than pretending you don't know how to do it? You're just looking for reasons to not start because it's uncomfortable, which means obviously you're not uncomfortable enough to want it in the first place. Like if you were 5 kilos overweight, you might be sitting there, you're not too unhappy with where you are, so you might look into a very specific diet and how to lose weight step by step and etc. because you're not uncomfortable enough. You're to some extent satisfied with your current position. But if you're 15 kilos overweight, all of a sudden you might feel more of an urgency to just work out, go on a diet, get your steps up, and etc. How is it that when you're more uncomfortable, you'd skip all the BS? So if you haven't yet started, the harsh truth is you probably don't want it badly enough. You already know. We search for answers online. We ask friends and family. We hope someone will give us the clarity we lack. Truth is, you already know the steps and you already know the answer. You're just hesitating, waiting for validation when deep down you've always known what to do. Pull the trigger and just go. My final words, you already know exactly what to do.